Okay, hello, we're back. Press the snooze button on the ad already. Hello, hope you're well. Gonna press this button. You should see the game. Close that. Realized immediately after I posted my social media stuff, I used once more twice in the same post, so it's like that whole tweet is garbage now, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Tweets are garbage. That was more Machine Girl neon white soundtrack. If you were jamming with that, it's good. Good soundtrack. Great soundtrack, in fact. Neon White. Good game, great game, in fact. Same with Machine Girl, except they're not a game. They're a band. Anyway. Hope y'all are well. I'm hoping I'm well at this, but we'll see. Not so far, but, you know. There's still time. I forgot what that attack was. That's mostly why I decided to stream again today. Because I knew if I didn't stream today that this goal is for naught. Because I'm gonna lose all my muscle memory, forget what all the boss attacks are. And I can't have that. Last stream was Monday. That sounds right. Yeah, Monday. So, you know, a couple days. But also Silk Song, which again, I'm not really going to talk about other than saying that's a good game right there. That's a great game right there. Good, great game. GG. GGG. I don't know why I'm not reading that anymore. Rusty, I'm rusty. It's fine. Don't need to backstep every time. Okay. You do need to parry that one, though. Number's gonna go up for sure right now, but alas. Unfortunately, this nerd is rather dangerous. A lot of one-shot potential. Gotta keep myself topped off anyway. And also gotta remember the fight. Can't be missing the red charge parry. That's kind of crucial to what we got going on here. Because I never learned how to dodge that any other way. So if I ain't dodging it... Okay. Alright, well. Time for the dig. I think the dig is just like a half second later than you think it is. Oh, I thought I was ready for that. I got stuck inside. Do like this combo quite a bit now. Oh no, it did. I was delayed a little bit. I think if I frame perfect that charge attack, it's still invulnerable. Again. Get out of the butt! No, I didn't think so. That's tough. No, it's way too early. I'm surprised I'm alive. Double chug. Alright, well, hey, that was better progress than last time. Just goes to show, though, how punishing the boss is. Run it back, run it back. Gotta say, normally I would like join the stream and be like, oh, I've been thinking about this game. I have not been thinking about this game. That's part of the problem. So need to lock in the current moment. No stam. Little scary. Okay, I got clipped by the knee. Again, that dodge attack is, or that dodging that attack is not as reliable as I need it to be. As I want it to be. Can't dodge into right leg. Our right. It's left, but dodging left seems to work. I don't know, like, you know, if you hold up and dodge, it's a kind of like a 50-50 whether the camera's gonna veer the camera to the left or the right. And there, I went to the right because I think I was just holding forward, but what do I know? Oh my god, my timing is so off on that now. Okay, at least I can parry that sometimes, and I know how to dodge this attack. See, that's what I mean! What happened there? Okay, new strat. When it does that attack, I'm not gonna dodge forward. I'm just gonna run. Like, run forward. And if I have to unlock, I might unlock, to be honest. That's not something I'm doing in this game very often, but in other Souls games, depending on the boss, you might not be locked on all the time. So I might have to play around with that and hopefully don't get myself into more trouble. But if it's gonna save me dodging that attack, then it's worth. Because I swear, I was just dodging forward, and that time I was just like, nah, actually you weren't. But maybe my fingers are a little slow, I'm not warmed up. Probably should go for 2 charges there if I want to get extra greedy. So that attack seems fine to just dodge forward. I was ill-prepared for that, but it worked out. Once again. Bonus damage! That was scary. That's the exact situation that I was talking about. Okay, locking on, or not locking on, actually is worse. Because I just tried to run through its legs and it just watched me. It just turned. That tracking is ridiculous. I suppose if the tracking wasn't there, though, that attack would be so easy to dodge. You literally just walk around it. Did I press the button? I feel like I probably did. I'm hasty to press buttons. Run it back. It's gotta be the timing. I just need to work on the timing. Alright, goodbye. Ow. Why? Okay. That attack is so easy. I'm still screwing up. I knew. Oh, I thought if I died, or if I got hit there, I would have died. It just kind of goes on a tantrum there, eh? I am so out of heals, and look how much damage I've done. It really does kind of feel like a last second dodge. As long as it does that attack every time, then I'm okay. Oh man, that attack does a lot of damage. This combo is the one we're looking for. Okay. Part of the problem with parrying is it leaves so much particle effects on the screen, it's hard to see what's next, turns out. I guess I should have maybe taken the heal there. Oh, I did get it. Okay, I got greedy. Okay, the timing on that is key because I didn't even really get greedy. I just mistimed it, but I thought for sure I would be able to get underneath, so I was ready for anything except for the fact that I didn't. Almost saw the phase too. I know, I'll just summon a specter. No one will know. Ow, dude. Ow, dude. Oh my gosh. No excuse for that one. I don't know why my pair timing was so off there. Need to lock in. We need to see a phase 2 relatively quickly, because if we don't, it'll be ill portent for the rest of the stream. I did not expect us to see a phase 2 right away, but it'd be swell if we could do it in the first 10 runs, which we're rapidly running out of. I got greedy. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. I got so used to being able to do a charge attack. Hello, Jessica. Grind is going. It's going. I've not seen phase 2 today, but I've only just started. That said, that's not great right there. But hey, it is a grind. Unfortunately, my phase 2 is not particularly strong right now. As in, I'm still dying in like 30 seconds for most attempts. I play Souls games, we'll say. Souls games and roguelikes. Oh no, okay, we're fine. Not fine. Again, I can't dodge that as consistently as I'd like. Yeah, I basically play a bit of everything. Oh, I was ready, but I wasn't. He got stuck in the corner. Oh, good attempt. I'm assuming you mean Assassin's Creed. The last one I played was quite a while ago. I played Animal Crossing more recently than that. But I do like both series. Assassin's Creed has some high highs for sure. I played a lot of the older ones, Black Flag for sure, as well as the Ezio trilogy. Is it Ezio? I think. Am I misremembering? It's been a while. The last, yeah, no, I know. Actually, I played Origins as well, and I really like the museum mode. And I do have Odyssey, and I want to play that. Yeah, I very much appreciate the settings, like the world building that they do in those games. And I love stealth stuff, so just being able to stealth around and do what you want is pretty cool. But yeah, I've been playing games for most of my life, and I'm now over 30 years old, so, you know. Started with the Super Nintendo. I play a bit of everything. I mean, technically I played before, some games before the Super Nintendo, but I had a Super Nintendo. Pretty good attempt so far. Good parry. It's not reliable. Okay, that was scary. When it does a charge and it's turning like that, it's so hard to judge. That sucks. Okay, that's better. Oh, I stunned it a little. Yeah. This combo. Oh no, this is the one we need, he says as he gets hit. Okay, sick. Get some free damage, extra credits. We almost got the Fable art. Did not get that parry. Oh no. Okay, I phased it. That was a little ridiculous, but we got there. Sip some of my drink one moment. I recognize everything else, and I basically played all of those except for not much Counter-Strike, like way back in the day, some Counter-Strike, but I was more into TF2. I'm not quite sure what MR is, though. Off the top of my head. Let this play out, it's almost done. Our first phase 2 of the night. Unfortunately, it did take us 20 minutes, but alas. We streaming for another couple hours. At least. It's got 2 faces. It's got many faces. Double chug. Pop the grindstone. Act like you've been here. Good parry there. I don't know how to deal with that attack. I still don't understand what I should be doing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just hold out the guard button. This is crazy, but in phase 2, if it's not directly in front of me, or even if it is, I might just hold the guard button, because that's nuts. They just run me over. How dare. Okay. No. Okay, immediately have to get in a position. I don't know if we can do this. Nope. I got caught by the legs, that's all you need and it's over. That was... Oh my god, I hate when it does this! The double charge, it's so rare. Oh my, okay, it's fine. Tried to parry the first hit, but the first hit wasn't even near me, so I couldn't cancel my animation. Couldn't cancel my animation. Oof. Was unsure about that one, folks, but it worked out. When it charges and it's right in front of you, it's the scariest thing, just like in phase 2. Okay. Nice, I parried the vomit and got out of there. Are you kidding me? I got kneed. No! Are you kidding me? I had a feeling that was gonna happen too. Okay, well. We didn't even get our heal back! Oh, God, this is gonna be a tough fight, man. There's a bit of a linger when it's in the air. Hey, we're seeing phase 2. That's 2 phase 2s in a row. It sucks that the fight is so damn long. Holy. Of course, need to have some heals going in there so I can tank some hits so I can learn them. Played through this game a couple times before, but last time was a few months ago at this point, and I do not remember much about the phase 2 at all, unfortunately. Some big beefy damage. Even more. Okay, it's good that I stunned it because I had no stam. How? What? Okay, whatever. I don't understand the hitbox on the vomit. I really just need to get back to parrying it. Because when I get into the parry dance, it's actually not too bad, but if you're not, then it's annoying as hell. Alright, let's get a Fable Art as it gets up. I'm gonna use a charge attack first. Okay, very good phase 1. 3 phase 2s in a row. That's a grab. I learned that's a grab. I've never seen that attack. Well, maybe in the past, but not in our recent forays. Not in the past 100 deaths, unfortunately. Alright, so if it stands on its hind legs, it's going for a grab. It's probably just a rather small hitbox in front of it. I don't know how well it might track you or not. So we'll have to learn that some other way, I guess, but again, dying right away sucks, obviously, but at the very least I am discovering the moves, because, you know, it's doing its normal moveset. There's no, like, intro attack that's killing me. This is my condolence for this situation. Therefore, I can actually learn its moveset over time, even if I died right away. Does suck that that's how it's going down, though. And I couldn't, even if I guarded that attack, he would have got me. Sick. There's gonna be big burst damage here. No. Oh, it worked. It worked. It's got a lingering hitbox on the dig. That's so good. I didn't think it was gonna work. Okay, here we go again. Hold guard. So do I work? Yes, I do a full-time job. Tuesday to Friday. I don't know if I've seen that combo. I don't know what happened there. And then right now my stream schedule. Okay, that's the same attack actually. Is sometimes Fridays, but Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays are what I shoot for, and then Wednesdays as well sometimes. I think Wednesdays I want to try to make a thing. So basically Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Damn it! Lies of P grinding. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for the follows, both of you. I started streaming this about a month ago, and like I said, I stream like 3 or 4 times a week. And here we are. This particular boss, I streamed Monday basically the whole time. Like 3 or 4 hours. Just grinding phase 1, basically. I am from Ontario, Canada. Southern Ontario. Near Toronto. Toronto. You must be pretty good, thank you. I'm doing alright. The King of Puppets and Victor definitely took me a while. And so is this phase 2, but we'll see. From Ohio, nice to meet you. Likewise. Aw, man, that attack. That attack was getting me a lot in the last stream. If I'm not in the proper spacing, I can't deal with it. I have a bunch of hobbies. How would I guess I like to draw. Lately I've been drawing, trying to paint, be more creative. I do quite a bit of things, but some of it I just try to keep to myself, I guess. For example, I play with tarot cards. I have many tarot decks. But yeah, I try to be creative. I also used to do like Dungeons and Dragons as a dungeon master. I have like a campaign, but that's on hold right now as I get other things going. But yeah, like I have, unfortunately for me, too many hobbies. So, and here's one of them. Dying to this monster. I am playing on PC. Swimming, reading, playing video games, and baking. Hey, that's all great. Pizza, I need to get into baking pizza, because I love pizza, and it doesn't seem that difficult. I've been recommended it in past. Okay. Chicken Alfredo, I love as well. It's probably one of my favorite pasta dishes. I know people don't really consider it like a high-tier pasta, but I'm weird with my pasta. I don't know why. But a lot of red sauce pastas I can almost do without. But I do appreciate like spaghettis, lasagnas, you know. Yeah, I love spaghetti's the one I do the most for red sauce, for sure. I'll usually make a meat sauce, try to meal prep that, and then do spaghetti. It's nice to do meatballs occasionally too. I've only done that a couple times, but they turned out well. I guess cooking is one of the hobbies that's on the back burner for sure. There was a while, because I live alone, where I was cooking a lot for myself, and now I'm like, unfortunately, cooking a little less than I should be. Stream is running smooth. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. I have a decent streaming PC, so... Oh, okay, we're fine. I'm just gonna hit this. I don't know if this is the play. Okay, it wasn't, but we didn't get killed, and that's what matters. Woo! Yeah, like I said, I played a lot of Team Fortress 2. That was like my main shooter way back in the day. Now, not so much, but I do love mouse aiming over controller. I'm using controller right now. I'll use controller for like most third-person games, but like when I'm playing Fortnite, it's mouse for sure. Yeah, and I like having the many buttons of a keyboard for sure. I used to play like WoW and like, you know. Oh no. You need many buttons for that. Damn, I missed every hit on that combo. That's the easy combo. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. We're seeing phase 2, that's what matters. But that, I should not be getting hit by any of those. That's the policeman combo. That's like the first boss in the game does that. It's okay, run it back. Yeah, unfortunately this stream's gonna be a bit of a grind. Until we see some phase 2 progress. I've not seen a collapse on him yet. And I'm hoping he doesn't get any new special abilities in phase 2, like in the second half of the HP. Its HP is huge too. It's got bigger HP bar. So. Getting some good punishes for sure, like, doesn't really feel like I'm leaving much on the table at this point. That's beautiful. Some extra damage. The old extra credit. Do I have a goal on Twitch? I mean, you know, the same goal as everyone, of course. Seeing partner and one day sustaining yourself would be pretty sick, but right now, my goal is like a personal goal to actually stream the 3 or 4 times that I'm saying that I will. And it's been going well for the past month or so, but unfortunately, I kind of just like follow my whims and my inspiration a lot of the times. Right now I'm inspired to play this. I'm having a good time with this. In between playing Silk Song for my YouTube channel. I'm let's playing that right now. That's gonna start going live tomorrow. But yeah, right now, like I said, the plan for the Twitch channel is for me to... Oh, okay. See you. See you, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow. The goal after this is to go to Dark Souls 1, because I've not done a soul level 1 for that. And you would think maybe that's where you start. So I'm gonna go do that, and I imagine it's gonna go by pretty quickly. And then from there, I'll try to... I want to see how many Souls games I can get through. Not counting Dark Souls 2, because I have my own personal reasons against that. But yeah, I also, like, I was streaming Hades last year. I also streamed Bloodborne last year. Oh my gosh. among other things. So Bloodborne is one of my fave games for sure. I have a Bloodborne tarot deck. Yeah, I'm having fun with the channel a lot right now, the Twitch specifically. YouTube, I'm a little sus on for reasons, but I'm not going to get into that. But like I said, I have a Silk Song Let's Play going up. But Twitch, I'm hoping, like, I need to revamp my stuff a little bit too. I would love to revamp my art. I need to get like subscriber badges and whatnot. That's probably first priority, as well as actually getting like proper notifications and whatnot. I thought I had that set up, but I don't think it's working anymore. Yeah, there's a bunch of little things I could be doing for the channel, but there's a bunch of little things I could be doing, unfortunately, just in general. A lot of upkeep. Life be hectic. Wonder if I should turn the game down a little. Just a tad. Wasn't sure if that would work, but I kind of got greedy with it. It worked. I don't like this. Okay. Just don't get caught. Help, I'm caught? Nice. Unfortunately, still some long fights. Just to see the apple of my eye. No, not having that. I appreciate the offer, but I'll be honest with you, I have so many Discord channels that I don't check as is, and like these, I'm talking Discord channels from personal friends. It's a bad habit. Yeah, I know it's a thing. I appreciate it, but oh look, you know, there's many methods. I'm not too concerned with it at the current moment. Right now, I'm just streaming for fun. Oh my god, it's a damn... I thought it was gonna dig. Why did I think it would dig? The dig... Like, it doesn't dig in phase 2. It can't, has armor. But yeah, my Discord list is ridiculous right now. And I do the thing where I kind of like open myself up for more friends and then find myself overwhelmed and then disappear for a week. Or more for some people, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the real talk there for sure. I have an uncle who streams, and it's fun to see his Discord, but I cannot like keep up with any of that. As much as I'm like a mod in his channel and whatever. Okay, bad position, but we can run. We had some stam. We got it! That was close. We even got some bonus damage there. Nope. Ooh. Oh, nice. That's what you want to see. Maybe I can even get another R2 in there. Okay. Act like you've been there. Been there? Been where? Been here. I'm just gonna heal. That's a big lunge, and it ends with that one. Okay. We've seen that combo from the side. It's hard to parry. Those timings are so weird. That sucks. So that's like a 5-hit combo? Did I read that correctly? Because there's like a tentacle whip at the end, and I think the big delayed hit is 4. I tried to run away. I can't believe how much it lunged, but I guess it makes sense. Maybe it's like phase 2 I should try to get in its butt instead of 1v1 man fight. Big damage, but no stam. It kinda worked. I kinda got away with the shenanigans. I have no stam, and I must scream. I was pretty confident that would work. I was not confident in that, and there was reason. I will say, at least the number isn't going up as fast. That's my condolence. I already forgot what number I started fighting this boss at, so I have no idea how many attempts it's been now. But something tells me near at least 100 or so. Oh, I lived. No, do not go for the second R2. That's so greed. No! That's feels bad deaths right there. Like if I dodge forward and it just keeps looking at me, I'm caught in the knee. That's when I'm having a bad time. I'll admit it. It should not go down like that. I'm gonna adjust the game a little bit, but like, I mean a little bit. Huh. I guess it means my timing was off, is what I should take away from that. It's unfortunate, but alas. Just need to slow it down and wait for it to start the animation before I go for the dodge. It really does feel like there's like a brief opening. Okay. A brief opening in between its legs. Oh my god. Alright. I knew crafting that sentence was a problem, and it punished me as a result. 808 and heartbreaks. Just gotta go for that 5-hole. Stop this, man. I hate when it does that. I don't understand that move at all. I should not be going for that. I had no stam, and I was trying to attack. Ooh. Be more mindful of your stam. Have you heard of this concept? Nah. Probably not. I like that I still have Jiminy on my bar. Crucial. Where would I be without him? I got lucky there. I thought he was doing another combo, so I was like, trying to punish it. Damn it. Well, this sucks. It's fine. Just had to step on this robot corpse. I like when I can backstep and then buffer a parry, and it just works. It's not good. I used a lot of stam there, just trying not to get clipped by the vomit spit. That attack, this attack, like, intimidates me still, unfortunately. I don't know why it's so scary. But it really is, like, it stands up on its hind legs and then I start to panic a little. You know what it is? It's the uncertainty of its facing, because the moment you dodge incorrectly, it just turns and looks at you. So until you have, like, the timing and the spacing to be, like, right where you need to be to get through the 5-hole, it's just an uncertain proposition every time. That attack is fine. It's the second one. And I guess the second one, also not always being a red attack, increases the uncertainty. $14.49. My god. Because I didn't have stam, like I had a sliver of stam, so I tried to delay the dodge, but at that point I guess my spacing was incorrect, so I couldn't actually get the dodge through the legs. I guess that's also part of the uncertainty, is that sometimes there's a third attack. Even if you dodge under the legs of the second attack and you do like a charge attack punish, sometimes it still gets up for the third. I guess it depends on where you are in relation to it, but that's my guess anyway. I wonder if there's a way, to like frame trap myself, or what is it called when you do it to yourself? Okay. I want to do like the certain combo I need to have the frames I need so I can dodge at the same time every time. That would be sick, but that's asking a lot right now. And also, probably depends on your stam as to what you can get away with. I don't know why I tried for that after I already immediately stunned it. I need to just be okay with stunning it and not always going for a punish. I was doing pretty good at that in this stream in general, but that moment right there said otherwise. It's probably just not worth it to use the Falcon Eyes for the most part. Unless it backs away and does something ridiculous, but even then. Good recognition. Realized I didn't have the stam. Okay, back to seeing a phase 2. Please guard the trample. If it's gonna trample, guard it. Just try to guard anything. Crazy, I know, but... Okay, I parried that. Okay, hey, that is a 5-hit attack. I had a little bit of better recognition on some of the swings. Obviously, not as good recognition as I want. It seems like two quick ones. Maybe even 3. I don't remember what the third one is, but the 4th is definitely delayed. We mentioned that before. It kind of like lunges at you and then attacks. I like tried to parry the lunge or react to the lunge, but there's like a little bit delay. And then of course there's the tentacle whip, which I just kind of panicked. I should have at least, again, held out my guard. That probably would have saved me. It's okay. This, less okay, but whatever. Hi, Brack. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my hell. It's going pretty good. Except for when it throws up on me. And then, like, stomps me, and then stabs me, and... How did it hit me from over here? Explain that one. This man's got hardcore projectile vomiting. That's nice. Love to be in front of it. I'm surprised I got away with that. I had no stam. No business. Whew. Oh man, I just don't get it. There's not enough consistency when it comes to dodging in between the legs. I hold up, I press circle, and then I'm somehow 5 feet to its left. The vibes are good. This is how you play Silksong? I mean, yeah, no, I'm not... I've been streaming for an hour, and I've been getting a lot of phase 2s. I got like 5 phase 2s in a row. Around like Death 809-ish. And prior. Unfortunately, phase 2 is still eluding me a lot. Simply because it has so many attacks that just kill me dead. I still haven't dealt with the trample at all, which sucks. When I can... Sometimes I make this boss look really easy and it feels good. But then sometimes I don't get in between its legs when I want to. you're on mobile and the delays seem small. I would agree with that, because sometimes like I'm chatting to you via mobile, but I'm listening via desktop, which is streamed to my Wii U. So yeah. Damn. Oof. Oh, what happened there? I don't even know what happened there. I do think there's like, if you get hit, the parry timing becomes tighter for your next parry or something. I don't know if that's actually the case. It sure kind of felt like it there. Because I recognized I got hit on the first one, and I'm like, okay, it's fine, just parry the second. And then the second was off, and maybe I was just off, you know? Maybe I was just off. Maybe I'm not on. Definitely feeling better about most of these attacks. Except for this one, because I acknowledged that I'm doing good, and then decided to incorrectly punish something. This time I'll do it right. There we go. This attack is actually what we want to see, because it's easily punishable, and you only have to deal with 2 hits, and they're really easy. Sometimes we get a little greedy with it. More than sometimes we get a little greedy with it. Okay. This isn't good. It's fine. It's fine. Extreme greed. What? What are you two? Why? Oh my god. That's the bad vibes. I was explaining that earlier, actually. The anytime I have a feels bad moment is when I'm in its legs trying to dodge between them, and then for some reason I'm stuck on one of its knees. Oh, man. I keep saying that it's just the timing, though. It does really feel like there's this very specific timing, and as long as you can just dodge that, you'll always get between the legs. Otherwise, it's just... Sometimes you appear to its side, and it has insane tracking on that ability. If I unlock the camera and try to manually dodge it, you see how ridiculous that tracking is. It's ridiculous. It just spins on its toes. It doesn't even look right. But because we're camera locked, it just seems fine. Yeah, this is the first and maybe even only boss that I'm gonna ever struggle on getting the critical attacks. Just because its limbs are so sprawled out, you end up behind it. And see what happened there? What happened there? I guess I dodged too early. Part of me wants to break that strat, and instead of try to dodge between the legs, it's back up and learn the timing better to parry it. Because that's the problem with parrying it, is if you're too close, the timing feels insane for whatever reason. It's just, it's so hard to read. But the moment you back up, it actually is way easier to read. Like, I'm not lying. It literally just worked that way. I guess if it works, I should be going for it, because once again, going for parries is always better than dodging. I mean, not always, I guess. You might want to consider stam, but... This attack is way easier to dodge when it stands up, at least. This one I can't really back up. I have to run away. No. I mean, if I can consistently get 3 white bar staggers, that'll be pretty good. Might be asking too much, though. I guess it's just unnecessary. Full heals, phase 2. That's a new one. Okay, that's scary. I parried it. I parried the trample attack. Oh my god, it jumped on me. I couldn't tell what the hitbox was. Alright, imagine it's always on your head. For some reason I thought it was far enough away. That's progress, for the record. I don't think I can reliably parry that trample, but the fact that I did, I just tried to guard it instead. I read that it was doing it, and I was like, okay, try for the guard. Maybe you get run over, but instead I parried it. I don't want to look at the HP bar of the boss, because I said that's progress, and it probably was like a sliver. The PB of minuscule proportions. Down on the ground. I should have done the Fable. Whatever, I'm doing it now. That was a mistake. Whatever, I'm doing it now. Famous last words. Okay. Run it back, run it back. Brack, I'll have you know, I am a Deathcount sicko now. And I'm not saying there's going to be an on-screen Deathcount in Hollow Knight, because that's a lie. But there is going to be a Deathcount. Oof. Little close. Wasn't sure I was set up properly there, but it worked out. We got a fabled 3 staggers. Nice. We got a fable art as well, speaking of. 6 heals. Okay, that's a 4-hit combo. Why do I keep thinking it's a 5-hit? Backing up seems to be a good idea for that. It doesn't get you away from the attack, obviously, but it might help me internalize the timing better. And that's the same situation that I was having with the hind leg attack, the hind leg slam that the phase 1 does. In that, if you're right in its face, it's hard to see exactly when the slam is coming. Whereas if you back up, you actually, it like is very distinct. I almost swear it comes out quicker if you're like directly underneath its feet. Might make sense, but at the same time. Okay. Shouldn't I just be able to parry it that much quicker? It just doesn't add up somewhere. No charge R2, but it's okay. don't really want to parry the vomit, but here we are. I love when it starts a combo, you parry the first one, and it's like, actually, never mind, that sucks. Oh, I ended up behind it. Damn. At this point, anytime you see dig, it's just bad because it's less pressure. You do get to punish it twice, though. I guess, theoretically, you could probably parry the dig, right? Probably. Okay, almost got Fable Art. Full health, 4 heals. I got too greedy. I don't know what I'm thinking trying to go for greed. If I get the first stagger, take it at that. Don't go for another charge attack, obviously. I'm not going to get another stagger anytime soon. And by that I mean like the mini stagger. Because I very clearly can mini stagger it pretty easy with the Fable Art. It seems to be like even just 2 charge R2s might be enough. Maybe I require some parries or something, but... At the very least, there's some combos now that I see and I don't immediately panic. And that's like where you want to be. That's the first start. I tried to parry it. I should have went for another attack. I did the thing again. It's so likely that if you do a big attack in the middle of one of its combos, you'll end up behind it when it gets staggered. I got lost in the sauce, realizing I kind of have like a fake Hornet cosplay going. Not really a full cosplay, but I have the mask on. There is a red cape costume, but I think it's not until later. Like Leia has a red cape. Or does the King of Romeo? I have that one, obviously. King of Romeo. King of Puppets? I don't know, I have to look. If so, it's time to change the costume again. Again, that gets me every time, I don't know why. Ow. Damn it. I still don't... The quick jab, man. The timing on that... I wish I could suss it out, but the problem is... It's quick. And if I miss, it kills me. I'm pretty sure it's a one-shot, even with full HP. That time I didn't have full HP, but I was close. What time is it? Probably need a break soon. A mental one. Let's do 1 or 2 more or 3 more, 20 more runs. I don't know. Let's do a couple more runs and we'll see how I feel. We're getting to phase 2. That's what matters. I need to remind myself that at the end of the day, as long as you're not just repeatedly wiping to this nerd, it's okay. Help! I'm wiping to this nerd! I can't tell if this is a really early phase, really early third stagger or really late second. But it doesn't matter now because I missed it. Dude, that attack, if you're directly in front of him, does tons of damage. Turns out. A few more runs, I'll take a break. I think the goal is to stream for 3 hours today. Although, I would love to get back to Silk Song. That's actually what I've been thinking about, obviously. Which kind of sucks. I don't think I'm going to play it today. Maybe. And I guess the death count at the end. I was hoping under 1,000 at this point. I don't know. I'm going to say under 1,200, but even that seems unrealistic. Around 1,200, though. I guess is my goal. I don't know. I don't think I'd really have a goal. The goal is to win, to get through it. The goal is 822. Dang. I think I'm having late phase 2s compared to what I was having earlier. And by that I mean I'm doing more damage. So the phase 2, or like, that's not phase 2, late collapses. What am I saying? Because that's the second collapse. So there's no way we're seeing a third. Which is fine. It doesn't actually matter all that much. It just means like how much pressure it's putting on versus me. Like theoretically I could delay my attacks even more just so I can see another white bar, but what's the point of that? Right? I actually parried. Okay, that attack still scares me, but... No! Kind sir, you shan't. Okay, I shan't either. I shan't either. Just dodge that attack. Just dodge, forehead. See, again, there's a lot of attacks that they will just one-shot you. That sucks. I haven't sussed that out, but I sort of feel like most of these bosses, if not all of them, don't have that effect. Because like King of Puppets definitely did not, and Champion Victor had to straight up die. So does this guy. Oh no, Champion Victor doesn't die, but he has a whole phase animation or whatever, cutscene. But his would be the only one that would carry through, and I don't think it does. But who knows? If we see another quick stagger, maybe that'll indicate one way or another. I had no stam. Alright, one more attempt either way, and then I'll go take a break real quick. Make myself a nighttime tea. I'm scared to try to guard slash parry the jump attacks in phase 2. There is a red one that it does, but I sort of feel like if I can just dodge those, then it's fine. Having moves in phase 2 that you can't reliably punish, but you can at least dodge, is great. Is actually almost ideal in some ways, because you don't need to punish everything. You just need to survive, obviously, right? But phase 1, you need to punish everything somehow. Otherwise, you're just extending the pain for everything. Everyone involved. That sucks. I'm spamming too hard. There was no rhythm to my parries there. It literally is a vomit parry dance. What, you don't know the vomit rhythm? Come on now. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't move at all when it digs, which is sick. Why did I think to punish that? That's the 4-hit combo! So I think what I realized there is I thought that 4-hit combo was a 5-hit combo because it can do the quick jab with its right arm or left. And that can lead into the 4-hit combo, I believe. I noticed that a fight or two ago that I would just parry the quick jab and that would be enough. I am going to go back to the hotel and force you to listen to the music. Unless you mute it, of course. You can do that. I wish to get my AFK screen going, but at the same time, the problem with that is I would need to, like, if I wanted the music from this game to play during my AFK screen, I would need to set up, like, the audio source, unfortunately. So that's why it's a little too much work for me. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna disappear and go on a chaotic adventure. See ya!
Chance, losing the horse, build up the seas, set the serpents alight, define their hearts, behold your side for those windmills, let them run again, 'cause I will fight, let it be the cold rain, be it battle I cannot survive, or another cursed spirit come from the tide. Every morning, every night, my fate confide. Beyond our hills, upon the bridge across the stranger light. Those devils never break out of their great disguise. So I will fight. Another soul, another falsely fight. Those rambling words they pressed upon my soul. Every inch I march towards the fatal side. Against the winds, against the lights, I shall conquer a thine. 'Cause when you stop to dream, your whole heart gives into life.
Howdy do, I'm back. Decided against the tea, I'll have it after. After the stream. Seems a better idea. Don't need to make myself sleepy. No more than I already will be. After a work day. I stepped into my kitchen and, well, I was stepping out of the office, I guess. And I heard like a loud whirring. I'm like, is that my PC? What's going on here? It wasn't. open up the door, and step into the kitchen. And I guess the landlord decides that now is the time to vacuum the hallways. I mean, the hallway outside my apartment. I think he's finished now, but I just thought that was funny. I'm like, really? 8 o'clock? How many teas do I own? Well, are we counting individual tea bags? Are we counting substances I shouldn't talk about? I have, right now, 3 varieties of tea. I have a chamomile, which I refer to as my nighttime. For now, anyway. I have other ones, or had other ones. And then I got 2 different varieties of, like... I don't remember the brand of them, but they're like these mixed teas, which are pretty good to me. Yes, no, it's because normally I would have a larger variety, but I basically am out. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done like a real grocery trip in a hot sec, and I really should. It's forcing me to go through my pantry though, so at the very least there's that. And it's because also I ran out of my orange pico. Gotta get some KD. That's the problem, I always have KD, so it gets it's gotten old for me over the years, but I mean, I go through phases because it was definitely like, had it a lot in high school, got sick of it, and then had it a lot as a young adult, got sick of it, and now here I am, kind of sick of it again, no longer a young adult. This is stupid. It did not work, whatever, double chug. I can't believe it punished me like that. I hate that it has a curving second trample. That's so ridiculous. I guess it's to set you up for phase 2. Damn it, I should have backed up or went under its legs. I need to commit to one or the other. Yeah, no, and I even tried to like zhuzh up my KD. Because you have to understand, Brack, that's a Canadian staple. In these long winter months, you just stock up on KD and then keep that pot going like an everlasting soup. That is mostly a joke, but not really. I don't know if it's still a case, but like it actually is a phenomenon in Canada for some reason. Which I'm sure you know. Run it back, run it back. But yeah, lately, at the very least, I've been putting chili or hot dogs in the KD. Among some other things, maybe some spices. Or some sauces. Or some ketchup. Some cursed ketchup. It's so funny that I don't... Damn it. And I don't understand. There's gotta be like sweet spots to attack. Because sometimes that attack doesn't kill me at full HP, and that time it did. But yeah, I don't use ketchup for much. Like at all these days. But it's for 2 specific things which I think are controversial a little bit. And it's Kraft Dinner, mac and cheese, specifically, I guess. For those not in the know. And sometimes eggs. But sometimes I just, like, you know, sriracha's fine. And most of the time it's other sauces, if that. Loving some mustards. I can get down with some mustards. I can dig it. I recognized that it was doing the vomit. I'm like, you know what? Let's try to dance. I ain't dancing. Break its ankles. Alright, I gotta step out of the zone. Be right back. Alright, be right back. Let me step out of the zone, please. No? Okay, cool. I didn't want to do that anyway. This game's so silly. Why would I want to get my fatal attack in there? That's just ridiculous. Okay, this is cool. I like this. I got need. Double chug. I don't know if I was even... If the turn mattered. I think it does matter. If you're not facing them, you can't parry. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, please heal. I tried to heal so hard. It didn't work. I swear I was pressing that button. I gotta stop thinking about KD, or I gotta think about KD more. You either have to pick your nose less, or... one of the two, for sure. Listen, look at this mask. What do you think is going on up there? Oh wait, I gotta change the costume. My cousin isn't here, so she can't tell me to wear the schoolboy. Yeah, this one kind of has like a little bit... It's a black cape though, right? Yeah, whatever. I like this fit, the jester slash prince costume. With the hornet mask, as I'm now dubbing it. Your KD ratio is how many you can eat in a month. That's really good. That's a +2 right there, boyo. That's fine. Less fine, but it's okay, I guess. It's ensuring it's punished me a little. Can't get my health back when it digs. Okay, that's sick. I like that that just happened. Really cool. Really, really cool. Do not support either of your catch-up choices. Yeah, I had a feeling. So that's why I made sure to say it. And again, I will very rarely have ketchup, even with fries. I would prefer mustard or some sort of hot sauce, generally, even a barbecue. Maybe a mayo. Probably not a vinegar. Definitely a gravy. Definitely. Let's be real. Yeah, ketchup is definitely, I understand why it's such a kid thing, because it's so damn sweet. So of course, if children aren't big on the food they're receiving, just smear that shit in ketchup. If they like ketchup, shout out to my sister having ketchup sandwiches. Although, you know, we don't have to get into the reasons necessarily. She just liked ketchup sandwiches. She's also like 4 at that time, right? Like, if that, I don't know. Shout out to ketchup sandwiches. That's not good. No! Okay, it's fine. It's super fine, because we're gonna punish it. It's gonna get staggered. We can do this for free. Get some stand back. Nope. I lied. It gave me a punish. No. No sandwich bread is made to withstand ketchup. You're not wrong, like, yeah. Now that you bring that aloud, like, that is a nasty sentiment. The bread integrity out the window. No bread integ. I didn't want to see you anymore. Oh, oh. Okay, no, okay, there's a follow-up combo, I guess, on this, on the jab. Okay, press the button. Yeah, no, that's exactly that's exactly what I was imagining. And not even like, it doesn't even have to be a thin slice. Somehow it'll seep through to the other side. White bread in general, like, I'm not big on these days. I need something a little more hefty. But I'll be honest, I just buy what's on sale. Bread, eggs, and milk are definitely like the standards. Still for me. Just because I do overnight oats mostly for the milk. Damn, man! I thought I could get away with the parry there. Try it again. Let's see a phase 2 here. Not like that. Hey, at least it didn't have time to ramp up and didn't do mad damage to me, which means I wasted a little bit of a heal. Damn it, man. That lunge is insane. You know, I'm thinking about ketchup and eggs, and I shouldn't be. I recognize I shouldn't be. That's why I brought it up, because I knew I was over. Basically, my favorite types of breakfast, I'll make like an omelet, whatever, throw it in there. And I'm not even. I ate before I did this. But I don't know. I guess I looked over and saw ketchup again. So I'll have like an open-faced sandwich, basically, as breakfast, with ketchup on top, I guess. But that's like even a little incidental. It's not even necessary. That's my favorite meal to cook, for sure. Just breakfast in general. I got away with the parry. Not gonna get away with this. Alright. Sorta got away with it. That's a lot of damage. For for the first collapse, it's already more like almost half dead, I guess. No, streaming hungry is a terrible idea, because, as mentioned, I'm not streaming unless I'm streaming for at least 2 hours. So sometimes I have like a contingency plan of like, okay, if I need to snack, I got this that I can quickly munch on during the break. Oh, I didn't get away with it. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that attack. What do you mean it killed me this time? It does seem like there's like a lingering hitbox on it. Uh, the problem is that lingering hitbox doesn't seem to linger if you're like already in the middle of it. This is gonna sound insane, but I think like you can parry it 4 times or so, right? I think it's 4 times. And then it still like spews for like a half second, but you're immune to that spew if you parried it, I guess. But then there, like I felt like I could have got away with all of that. Well, not all of that, but at least the final bit I should not have. I got hit 3 times and I dodged like the first half of the attack. Like how does that make sense? I'm just saying the hitbox on this is trash. That's a garbage attack. Every other hitbox seems fine to me, as much as the weird attack. See, like, okay, cool, yeah. See, it hit me with the 3 again, even though it was like the final little bits. Oh, doing it again. Okay, cool. At least I can sidestep it. Do it again. Do it again. About to go insano mode. I'm just gonna start speaking gibberish, like more than usual. Start speaking in tongues. Bringing out the esoterics. I'm sure I could find something. Oh, I know for a fact I could. Damn it, okay. Look, I'm maybe a little tilted. I'm doing some bad decisions there, but like that, trying to get to that was a bad decision. Should have just went for the greed damage. Can't believe I parried that attack, honestly. Sick. No more heals. Round 2? No. Damn it. Oh, I mean... Did that give me a heal or not? I don't know. Weird fight, this is not good, but alas, we're here. I don't know what popped off my heal there. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I use it immediately? Did I not realize that I used it immediately? I'm insane, right? I'm checking the tape. Yeah, I did use it immediately. I taught myself off with it. Okay. Sorry. I thought my HP was good enough that I didn't top myself off. I don't understand why it like tricked up slowly after. Trickled up. Hey, we saw phase 2. At least it was phase 2. I told you I was going insano mode, but parentheses negative. Oh, a little bit of frame droppage there. had to back up a little bit. And also, I'm going to bring that up now too, because during phase 2, I noticed that if you are too in its face, you cannot trigger the fatal attack. You need to back up and be in the correct position, which is nuts. I mean, you know, it's not that crazy, but it's just because it's such a big hitbox that you actually can get too close, is what I'm getting at. I wonder if walking forward just works. I guess I haven't been really trying that. Anyway, here's my Fable attack. Are you kidding me? What happened there? Green monster, the swamp. Get the hell out of here. Puppet devouring green monster, the swamp. Get the hell out of here. That's a 2. That's a 4-hit combo. You see how much damage the second hit did to me? Crazy. Okay, I don't think that was the 4-hit combo that I even recognized, so there's a couple 4-hit combos. The problem is I'm dying so fast to a lot of these attacks that it's like I don't recognize the whole combo. There's a few attacks I can deal with. Did I hit the button? I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I probably should have. If you don't hit the button, it doesn't happen. Ultimate punish. It is funny that one of its attacks, quote unquote, is to literally just back up. And it favors that attack quite a bit. I mean, if it has space behind it. Which is kind of key, I guess. A little bit of greed in there. Yeah, no. I don't want to deal with that. This is definitely some proggies from yesterday at the very least. Let's see some proggies here though. Okay, I recognize my mistake there, and that is like a confirmation that he, after the jab, he has a quick 1-2 follow-up where he just crawls at you. Or unless it's another move, but obviously you can follow up into it, so it basically is the same thing. Anyway, I went for the 2 charge R2s, and it didn't work out, because I guess I'm used to having a Fable art there instead. And also, I guess I also only parried 2 of the attacks instead of 3. So that is a negative in that aspect as well. AKA, just don't get too greedy with 2 charge R2s. If you're gonna do them, at least have some stam left, because that was the issue there. Because I can do it here. Okay, no, I can't. I can, but for some reason... I mistimed it. I don't like that attack. That attack's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, not okay. Extremely not okay. My guy, I can't see anything. You see how it tracked me, by the way? What do I... like... It just stands up on its back legs, and you can't ever get behind it unless you go between its legs. It's kind of nuts. Damn. Going to Dark Souls 1 after this is gonna be ridiculous. Parentheses positive, I hope? That's why I know I have to give myself challenges, like stipulations. Beyond the obvious one. The obvious level 1. Anyway, I should like lock in, considering I have 1 heal and this thing's only half dead. And if you really want to get into it, it's only a quarter dead. Not even. No rolling. God, I don't think I could do that. I've not played it in so long. I think I have some crazy ideas that'll be fun. There's at least 2 unique ideas that I have. I might as well extend it to like no consumable, like no trash items either, right? I mean, does that get me into trouble one way or another? I guess I can't use humanity that way. Which makes sense, but I think I need to use humanity in a specific way. I guess, okay, I'll reveal this wrinkle. I'm gonna try to be humanized at all times. You know what I mean? So, if there's invaders, there's invaders. That's probably what it's gonna be. So if I get a humanity, I pop it, is basically what I'm saying. That's one of them for sure. That's probably gonna get me into, like, super trouble. Throw out a weapon whenever you die to a boss. That's just torture. I'd be farming out broken straight swords all day. Oh, I forgot I have the heal over time thing now. It's because I didn't have it for the last boss. Like, it slowly trickles up. Okay. I'm a dummy. What else is new? Got away with that. No, I can't be dying to the policeman combo, please. I need to parry that combo too. There's no excuses. That is the parry combo. It is so funny how sometimes I've mentioned this before. I'm just straight up looking at the stamina bar, and like I've realized there's an adapted strat to that during this fight. And I don't know if it's just phase 2 because he's so big, but I'm looking at the space in between the stamina bar and where the boss is, like the dead space in between, so I can see both. That's what I'm doing during phase 2. It's kind of ridiculous. During phase 1, I'm just at this point it's rote, which is weird. Sometimes I look at stam though, for sure. You have to look at stam sometimes. But I mean, in phase 2, like that's all I'm looking at. It feels like that's bad. I reacted badly to its reaction. All right, we still got some time to make some progress. And that includes more consistent phase 2s. Like, we need to see that fight as often as possible. I'm so excited to not do the DLC of this game, I will say. The DLC of this game is sick. I can't wait to not do it. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. I love when he does a combo, I like stop it with a parry. It gets mad and does the same combo. Okay. Again, it's so weird that parrying the vomit adds to its stagger. That's the only reason why I try to parry the vomit. It's like such a bad risk reward. Okay, that sucked. And also, oh my god, I got decayed. I died to the decay. Even if I had the attribute item. Couldn't have saved myself. Can we get to 850 tonight? I really gotta go back into the VODs and see the boss attempts numbers. I got run over. So, not going the hottest, and also I got stuck by the leg. Stuck by the leg. I'd sick. Okay, cool. Kind of falling apart a tad. Don't mind me. That's just the usual. Stop trying to parry the damn vomit. I'm also going for these greedy charge R2s now. There's some pervert in the back of my brain that's like, yo, you can get away with it. Yo, you can get away with it. Yes. I'm getting away with it. I guess I should react a tad faster there, eh? I wish the back of the brain pervert was the same as the mute gamer is very good. Thank you, thank you. It was so good it almost got me killed. It did get me killed. I thought I would be safe there! Turns out you're not safe in its knees. Are you saying something? Are you saying a certain gamer needs to have a repeat performance? I don't know. I'll call him up, but... Yep. Mute gamer washed. I'll give him another attempt, but... It feels so bad that it's just basic combos still getting. That's all it takes. The whole channel's washed. Should delete the Twitch and the YouTube. Proud to announce my new Let's Play of Silk Song and the closure of my channel forever. People have been waiting for this one for years. I messed up terribly. I don't know if you noticed, but if you did, don't say anything. Just gonna pretend that did not happen. And it's good for the mental right there. You trip and you keep walking. You might quickly turn around and glance, see a kind of pebble or crevice in the rock you tripped on, but you just keep walking. Anyway. I actually really like when it does this move in the corner, it's very good. It's weirdly common enough that I can mention it. Double chug into grindstone. I did that with no heals used. Last time I just dodged to the right really easily on that attack. I guess I timed it differently. Got myself overconfident on the ability to do it. I thought it would work. I didn't press the button for sure. There was no memory in that muscle. I think I'm going to go to 850 tonight, and that's probably going to be conveniently another half hour. We'll see. These runs are getting longer for sure, but it doesn't have to go a half hour. That said, it could go longer. Huh. It has different hitboxes there. .848 victory. I'll see what I can do. I was slow on this. Why was I so slow? It's fine. I got greedy. I thought that would work. Sometimes I'm getting a little too overconfident in the staggers of phase 1 now. Sometimes? Okay, fine. A lot of times. I need to go back to using standard R1 punishes. Especially for phase 2, but it does sort of feel like if you can block a whole combo, you can get away with something in phase 2. I mean, even in this. That's why I'm using R2s way more often. Because there's certain attacks, like once you get behind them, you just charge it up. This, when he does a dig, assuming you don't get punished, you can go for 2, although you are at a bit of a deficit. I could have got away with it too, I think. I don't know. Oh, I didn't actually end up behind it. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess it goes to show how much the positioning matters. Even if you're in front of it, you need to ensure you're set up if you're gonna get the buffer. Because if you can get the buffer while you're already in another animation, it works. But you have to be in position. And I was not there. Oh, I missed. This really sucks to miss the second hit of the Fable. And that's why this Fable attack's like not the best. I guess I could be going for the other one, but it's still kind of slow. Why? What was I thinking? I froze. Ugh. It was like a deer in headlights. I saw a bear rising up on its hind legs, claws ready to maul, and I was like, ah! And the only thing I could do was shit myself very bravely. My knees weren't trembling at all. I was confident while I did it. And that's how I live. That bear wanted nothing to do with me after that. I'm getting so greedy with these attacks and whatnot. Just like everything I'm doing. See? It's pretty sick. Yeah, big fan of that. I don't want to say it, but maybe 850 is coming a little faster than I wanted to. On the ground, nope. Oh, sick. I'm decayed, bros. Put your hands out if you're decayed. He's just like me for real. I gotta like repair. I'm doing so bad. Oh, cause the decay. I had the decay. I didn't realize that's actually the real problem. Hey, this combo. We don't see this out too often. Remember when you just did this over and over? That was pretty sick. It was good times. Missed that. I want to go back to the old days. Wait, did I not press the button there? I feel like I didn't press... No, that's right. So that would be third attempt in the 40s. Okay, well. I can't help but notice we're not seeing a phase 2 here. Something's amiss. Again, I want to reminisce. Go back to the old days. Just do the combo over and over. The old 4-hit combo that I conveniently dodge halfway through. You want to go back to that? Old buddy? Old pal? I beg of thee. I can't help but notice you're not doing it. It's not doing the combo. Alright, I'll stop. Alright, I'm pressing the button. It worked. Get out of there, P. We did it. Last frame possible. The framicity. No. That's not good. It's not good at all. It sucks that sometimes you can get away with being to the left of it, even though it starts to swipe in that area. Sometimes you can get away with it. I don't know why. But that time I didn't. That time I didn't. That was the combo, the beloved combo. But as with everything I love, they tear me apart. Can I see the combo again? No, you're gonna dig. Bye. Hello. I think there's something to be said about giving me a half second after the dig before I do the charge R2 to allow my stamina to go full. Because I think if it goes negative, it doesn't recharge as fast. This sucks, but whatever. Not that it doesn't recharge as fast, it's because if it is negative, then I can't have the button ready to do what I want, right? Whereas if I give it a half second beforehand, I'll have the stam to at least try to parry something. Small detail, but roll out. Now go for the charge R2. I'm going a little too early with it. Don't like that. I have mentioned that in the past. Like, I don't know why Sometimes it'll go for the third slam, the red slam, and I'll feel like I'm out of position and it just gets up and turns at me. But then other times it doesn't. So just react, forehead. It is a big slam. I didn't do the thing, but it's fine. What? That is the complete wrong way, monster. What are you doing? It's presenting itself. I am not reacting to the red attack properly. Low key, I almost want to just practice the parries on it. Because every time I'm having this issue is because I'm like in the mid range where I'm like, shit, should I go in? And by the time I decide to go in, it's too late. So the answer is clearly just go out and try to parry it, which now that I have a better idea, the timing isn't actually that bad of a proposition. Like at the start of the stream, I was missing charge parries. Now, I don't think I've missed a charge in a while. Not that I want to bring attention to such things. I'm also like getting greedier, unquestionably. Oof. Wasn't sure I was getting away with that one. That's some BS. I'm glad it worked. I had a feeling. Okay, well, it took a few too many attempts to see a phase 2 again, but here we are. Okay, I recognize the grab attack. Now it's the crab attack. Very good. That's a new PB, obviously. If it's not obvious, it is now. There was a little bit of white bar panic for sure, but I felt like I mostly had it handled. The problem was it's a readability issue, a skill issue, if you will. I thought it did the jump attack, and I thought it was not doing the jump attack. I thought it was doing the weird dash thing that it does, not the trample. There's like 3 attacks where it like tries to gain distance on you. One of them being a jump combo that can end with a 3rd jump that is red. Then there's the trample, which also is 3 attacks that end with a red one. And then it seems like there's like a second charge attack where he'll like end up behind you a little bit. And I'm getting pretty good at punishing it. And I thought he was gonna do it, but instead he did the jump instead, so I wasn't ready. I wasn't sure about that one. Back-to-back phase 2s. See, that's it, the charge attack I thought it was. It's a small jump. I don't know what I was thinking. It immediately did another combo. Sometimes it gives me a second, and it did not there. You know what it is? It's giving you a second so it can read your input. And it probably did give me a second there. I pressed the button, and then it was like, oh, you pressed the wrong button, buddy. And it was correct. I did press the wrong button. I saw the bars were filled. I got greedy. That's why I need a 4th Fable bar. So when it's full, I don't immediately feel like I have to use it, otherwise I'm wasting resources. I had a feeling. Oh, I got so greedy that time. 8:48. Not gonna call attention to it, but the mute gamer will log on, I guess. I owe you that much. We owe you that much. Hey, new PB. We tried. We tried our best there. Our best effort. Unfortunately, the moment I saw the trample, I was like, oh no. I gotta test the trample more because I really should just try to guard it. But because I hadn't tested it, I was like, well, surely I can just parry it. Forehead. The problem is, I almost feel like the charge attack in phase 1 here is to train you for the charge attack in phase 2. Just like how I think, and I still don't know if this is true or not, the timings on the policeman combo and the hind legs combo are the same. Even if they're not. I think they are. Damn it. Alright, that can't be the last run. One more, one more. Yeah, I might be a little delusional, but I do believe the policeman arm swinging combo is the same timing. I mean, it's obviously the same timing as the first boss or whatever, which I guess is actually the second boss because Parade Master is the first one. It's weird that it did that attack first. Why'd I back up? Alright, yeah, that's the call, I guess. It is 3 hours. I did one of the stupidest deaths I could do. 'Tis a shame, but hey, new PB. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna pull out the VOD real quick. I still have the folder open. It does take a sec for it to render the video, though. I mean, 848 was a small victory, so you did call it. It looks like my PB is just a tick above, or just a tick away from the M in Puppet Devouring Green Monster. That's the PB. But yeah, having fun with this still, despite the 3 hours of me dying. I'm dropping frames currently. Or, yeah, for a second, anyway. So I guess it's my time to go. But yes, thanks for watching. Those who dropped by, new follows, and whatnot. Yeah, I will intend... I think there's a possibility I can stream Friday, but... Again, not guaranteed, unfortunately. Saturday for sure. And I will see you then. Goodbye. Bye.